Hello and welcome to exercise 11, rotating the wheels. Okay, so back in the 3D view, I'm going to left select this cylinder or the wheel and press N to bring up the properties shelf. Okay, so as you can see, our scale is at 0.8, so we reduced it in scale, and we now need to tell Blender that this is the scale we want it to be recognized at. So we want these to read all one. Okay, so I'm going to press, so back in the 3D view, I'm going to press Control A, and this brings up the Apply menu, and I'm going to choose Rotation and Scale. As you can see in the rotation up there, we had rotated it in the Y by 90, so we need to reset that to 0. So I'm just going to left select Rotation and Scale, and that clears these back to 0 and my scale back to 1. Okay. Now if we right click, or we come up here to the rotation and scale, so if we come up here to the X rotation and select add single driver. Okay, I'm going to lock both the Y and the Z. Okay. Now we want to make some adjustments to the screen layout. So I'm just going to come down here and left click here and just drag this up. And I'm going to come down here and switch this from the timeline to the graph editor. And come over here to F curve and switch this to driver. And I need to select our rotation. Okay. And just come into the graph editor itself and press N to bring up the property panel. I might just increase this a little bit. Okay. Just drag this down to the bottom so where we can start down here. Okay. Now in the X location, we want to change this to the Y location. We want it to rotate along as it's moving forward along the Y axis. Okay, so that's Y rotation, or sorry, Y location, I should say. And world space is fine. And if we just scroll up here to the expression box, I'm just going to type in VAR times -1 and press enter. And in the object bone, I'm going to select cube. Okay, the cube is the main body of the car. Okay, and now back in the 3D view, I'm going to, with the wheel selected, I'm going to press and hold shift and select the main body. And I want to parent these, so I'm going to press Control P and select object, keep transform. Okay. Now if I select the main body of the car and drag this forward, I'm just going to roll the mouse wheel just to zoom in. Okay. Press G and Y. Okay, you see that the wheel is rotating forward ever so slightly. Okay, I'm just going to right click to snap that car back to its location. Okay, so if I, with the car selected, I'm going to press tab and enter edit mode. And what I want to do is press Control tab and choose edge. Okay, I'm just going to press and hold the middle mouse button just to rotate around. And I'm going to left select this edge here. Okay, and press Control S for my snap menu and choose cursor to selected. Now I want to switch to the medium point so I can rotate around this point. So press the full stop or period key and choose 3D cursor. And next I want to tab back to object mode. Okay, and I'm going to select this wheel here and press Shift D, and that makes a copy. Okay, so just right click to place it back at its origin. Again, Control M for mirror, and again Blender is asking me for a axis, and I'm going to press Y and press enter to confirm that operation. Okay, now we want to again bring up the apply menu and apply our rotation or our scale. Okay, so I'm going to press Control A and select scale, and as you can see we need to flip our faces. They have been mirrored inwards, so I'm going to press tab and enter edit mode, press A once or twice, and on the tool shelf under shading UVs I'm just going to scroll down to recalculate and select recalculate. Okay, now I'm going to press tab and select object mode, and I'm going to press and hold shift and select the first wheel. So with the two of these selected, I'm going to press Shift D to make a copy and just right click to snap these back to their origins. And again, I want to mirror along the x-axis, so I'm going to press Control M. Okay, and again Blender is looking for a axis, so I'm going to press X and press enter. Okay, and that confirms the operation. Okay, and if I come up here to the outliner and just expand the cube, I'm just going to drag this down. Okay, so we can see that the hierarchy, seen as we parented the first one, the first wheel to the main body, this is basically the parent of the first one, and because we mirrored the object, all four wheels are now the children of this main body. Okay, so they are basically in here in order. So what we can do is just make them unselectable in the 3D view. We can just deselect them here, so we cannot select them and move them by accident or make any modifications by accident. Okay, all the work that we need to do on them is done. Okay, so that's going to be it. If I select this main body now and just roll the mouse wheel to zoom in, if I press G and Y and drag forward, you can see the wheels are all rotating in the correct direction. Okay, and that's going to do it for this tutorial. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.